Did you know that it's possible to automatically trigger a notification from Smartsheet that gets sent to your phone as a text message? Why might you want to do this? Well, if you're like me, I get so many emails and so many notifications through Smartsheet, so many different notifications on my phone on a daily basis, it gets pretty tough to keep up with. But one place that's somewhat sacred is my text messaging app. If there's information that I gotta have right there in that moment, if I send it to me as a text message, there's a better chance that I'm actually gonna read it and that I won't miss it along the way. The good news is actually really easy to set up. So let's jump into the system. I can show you exactly how it works. All right, so right now I'm already in Smartsheet. I'm taking a look right now at my master list of projects that we can use to keep track of anything that's been requested or anything that's actively running. For those projects that are actively running, we typically get a weekly status update from our project managers and program managers to give us an update on how we're looking for the project's health. We use a very simple red, yellow, green status indicator for being able to tell whether or not a project's on track, slightly behind, or if it's really behind and needs some help. The red, yellow, green really makes it jump off the page for us. So with that in mind, if we're gonna have any updates that come through to us as a red project that wasn't previously red, that's the kind of thing that I'd really like to know about. It's especially important whenever I'm going into meetings with executive leadership or anybody from a steering committee, folks from a project management office review board meeting. Knowing what exactly is off track is going to be important for me, and I don't want to miss anything along the way for something that might have recently shifted to red status. So let's go ahead and set this up in such a way that I can get that to automatically trigger a notification that goes directly to my smartphone. And instead of just having it be just another notification, it's going to be as a text message, which for me is going to be easier for me to keep track of. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to jump into the automations and we're going to create a new automated workflow. Now here, I could leave this as send to specified people, Tim Morgan. That would generate an update notification, but that's going to go to my email inbox, and it's also going to be an update within Smartsheet in the application on my mobile phone. That's great and all, but I get too many emails, I get too many notifications through Smartsheet. That's why I want to make this a text message. So let's see how we can do that. The good news is it's actually really easy to do. You may not have known it, but you can already send an email that if you send it in the right way, it generates a text message that goes directly to a cell phone number. At least that's how it works for all the major carriers that we have in the United States. Here's a quick reference for any of the different details you'd need to change that telephone number into a text message so that you can actually trigger an email that's going to go directly to their texting application on their smartphone or to their mobile handset device if they don't have a smartphone, if they just have a regular cell phone. Really useful. So coming back over here for what we've got for the updates that we're going to send through Smartsheet, I've already created a column here for mobile alert contact. It's got my cell phone number details here with the @btext.com, which is what we need to be able to trigger an SMS text message for something that's going through the Verizon service, which is my carrier. So coming back over to our new automated workflow, instead of sending it to a specified person, me, I'm going to change this to send to a contact in a cell. And I'm going to request that they use the mobile alert contact, that column that we just looked at, where we have the details for what we have for the SMS location where that's going to be sent to. Now we get to customize the message. And another cool thing about what we can set up for the automated text block that gets sent over through the text message is we can include details about what it is about that row that changed that we want to call attention to. So I've added here project title, and then I've used the 2 curly brackets and then title, close curly brackets. And this title is actually the column that we're referencing. So in this case, we're pulling in the title of the project that has recently been changed to red status. We'll save that. Now let's go ahead and test it out. All right, so I'm now on my cell phone, And I've just noticed a new notification, the red bubble on my Messages app in the bottom right. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Here at the top, I can see something that came in from automation@app.smartsheet. And down here at the bottom, we can see the new red project. This is the one that we just triggered, and we got details here for the project title, AI-powered customer support, and a little bit of information down here at the bottom for what exactly came through as far as what triggered that notification in the first place. Okay, so that was pretty quick and easy. All we had to do was set up that workflow, tell a little bit of information about what exactly that trigger should be whenever we flip a project to red status, and then include the details for what we wanted to have it include whenever it triggered that text message that was going to go to my handheld device. With that, that gives me what I need to make sure that whatever I have for those critical updates that are coming through, I never miss it because I'm going to catch it if it comes through as a text message. Now beyond that, there's actually a lot of different use cases that you could come up with for this. Any of those instances where you have a workflow, where you've got a critical step, where you can't move forward without something happening, this is going to be useful for that. So anyways, I hope this was useful. Thanks very much. We'll see you in the next one.